Hello, Robin here, and here I have another song. And this one is one of the very earliest songs I ever wrote. I actually probably wrote it about the same time as I wrote the first song in the series, the Jesus is My Ark. And this was written in 1977, so actually probably earlier. And it's actually one of the very first songs that I ever wrote, I think. And I just kind of learned to play the guitar when I wrote this. My goal with one of the reasons I wrote songs is because I just wanted to sing and play the guitar, but I wasn't all that interested in learning to play other people's songs, at least not at that time anyway. I just wanted to play, and well, I was like, okay, well, I better sing something while I'm playing. So I used to write all kinds of just goofy little things. Most of them I threw away because they weren't very good, but some of them were pretty good, and this was one of the better ones, I guess. So that's why I kept it. And it's called Transparency, and it's basically just me just musing on what it means to really live as a Christian, and not that I'm certainly not in that time in my life a really great example of that, I don't think, really, but nevertheless, God was at work, and this was very early on. I guess I was 77, that was before I even graduated, so I was 17, 18 years old, 17, 16, 17, somewhere in there. I don't know the exact month I wrote this, I didn't write that down, but anyway, so it's called Transparency, so it's, and it's meant to be sung as a round, actually. There's three verses, and then the actual fourth verse is actually the round, so you can actually sing the fourth verse over top of the other verses, you'll understand when I get there, because the melody for the fourth verse is actually different, but it works with the other three. So anyway, so Transparency. I'd learned four chords by this time. G, E minor, E, A minor, that's the A minor, and D. Transparency in our lives is what God demands. A clear conscience, you understand. Determination and self-control, a joyful heart and a sinless soul. When we look at each other, we should see the inner heart of you and me. Let's not try to be what we're not. Put it aside, let it be forgot. Transparency in our lives is what God demands. A clear conscience, you understand. Determination and self-control, a joyful heart and a sinless soul. The holy people we are, and we should be, can live together in harmony, bending low to hear each other's cry, and always remembering the reason why. Transparency in our lives is what God demands. A clear conscience, you understand. Determination and self-control, a joyful heart and a sinless soul. Pure and clear, clear as a bell, go wants us to be. Can't you tell? Only living in a righteous walk, gracious giving, spiritual talk, transparency in our lives is what God demands. A clear conscience, you understand, determination and self-control, a joyful heart and a sinless soul, pure and clean, clear as a bell. God wants us to be. Can't you tell? Only living in a righteous walk, gracious giving, spiritual talk,